The trailer doesn't start with a scream. It starts with silence, and that silence tells you something is very wrong. Derry looks calm, almost peaceful. But this is the kind of calm that comes right before fear wakes up. The season finale trailer isn't warning us anymore. It's daring us to look closer. The first moments of the trailer show Derry as if nothing bad has ever happened there. Streets look quiet, houses stand still. The sky feels heavy but calm. This is done on purpose. The show wants you to feel safe for just a second because Derry has always used comfort as a trap. When everything feels normal, that's when danger is closest. The trailer slowly reminds us that this town has a habit of hiding its worst secrets behind everyday life. People walk past each other without knowing who is already afraid. Doors close. Windows reflect faces that don't look relaxed. You can feel something watching even when nothing is shown. This opening tells us the finale will not rush into chaos. It wants fear to grow slowly, like a shadow stretching across the town. As the trailer continues, tiny details begin to stand out. A pause that lasts too long, a sound that doesn't belong, a smile that fades too quickly. These moments are easy to miss, but they are the heart of the horror. Derry doesn't need monsters in the open. It lets fear live in the background. The finale trailer uses this idea perfectly. Every quiet moment feels heavy. Every normal scene feels staged. This makes the viewer uneasy without knowing why. The show is telling us that Derry itself is aware. It listens, it remembers, and it waits. These details suggest the finale will focus more on fear inside people, not just what chases them. One strong theme in the trailer's opening is the feeling that no one can leave. Even when characters are outside, the town feels closed in. Roads stretch forward but don't promise escape. Buildings feel closer together. The air feels tight. Derry doesn't look big anymore. It feels like a cage. This is important for the finale because it shows that the danger isn't coming. It's already there. The characters are not running from fear. They are living inside it. The trailer quietly tells us that this ending will not be about saving the town. It will be about surviving it. This opening section of the trailer sets the emotional tone for everything that follows. It tells us the finale will be slow, heavy, and personal. Fear will not explode all at once. It will sink in. The calm opening reminds us that Derry has always won by waiting. The town doesn't rush. It lets people feel safe before taking everything from them by starting this way. The show prepares us for an ending that hurts more than it shocks. The message is clear. Derry doesn't need noise to scare you. It only needs time. You don't see Pennywise in this part of the trailer, and that absence is what makes it so disturbing. The season finale trailer understands something very important about fear. The monster is always stronger when you can feel it but can't see it. In these moments, Pennywise is not standing in front of anyone, yet his presence controls every frame. Empty hallways, quiet streets, and dark corners feel alive, as if they are watching and waiting. The trailer turns normal spaces into threats, making it clear that Pennywise doesn't need to appear to remind Derry who is in charge. His power is no longer about showing himself. It's about making everyone feel unsafe all the time. What stands out most is how fear arrives before anything actually happens. Characters freeze for no clear reason. They stop moving, as if their bodies know something their minds don't yet understand. Eyes shift, breathing changes, panic settles, and without a single scream. This tells us Pennywise is attacking from the inside. He doesn't rush. He lets fear build slowly, letting doubt and memories do the work for him. The trailer shows that the finale will not be about chasing the monster. It will be about surviving the fear he has already planted deep inside the people of Derry. Sound, or the lack of it, makes this section even heavier. Long stretches of silence hang in the air, making every second uncomfortable. When a small sound finally breaks through, it feels too close, almost personal. A faint noise, a distant echo, a soft movement that shouldn't be there. These moments feel deliberate. Like Pennywise is playing with time itself, he waits until fear becomes unbearable. The silence forces the viewer to sit with the tension, to feel trapped just like the characters. It's not loud horror. It's slow, crawling dread. This part of the trailer makes it clear that the season finale will be more emotional than explosive. Pennywise has moved beyond being just a creature in the shadows. He has become a presence that shapes every thought and every choice. By hiding him, the show makes him feel unstoppable. The message is simple but terrifying. In Derry, fear doesn't need a face to win. And in the finale, the greatest danger won't be what comes out of the dark, but what has already taken hold of everyone's mind. In this part of the trailer, the focus shifts away from the town and toward the kids who have been carrying this fear from the very beginning. They don't look the same anymore. Their faces feel heavier. Their eyes don't search for escape, they search for answers. The trailer shows them separated, quiet, and unsure, which is far more frightening than seeing them scream. These are not kids who believe everything will be okay. These are kids who know something terrible is coming and understand that avoiding it is no longer an option. What makes this section powerful is how clearly the trailer shows the weight of choice. Every look between them feels like a goodbye that hasn't been spoken yet. There's a strong sense that one decision will cost them something they can never get back. The finale doesn't feel like a battle they expect to win. It feels like a sacrifice they are preparing to make. The trailer hints that courage here is not about being fearless. It's about acting even when fear is winning. One moment in the trailer stands out because of how quiet it is. A pause, a shared glance, no words, but full understanding. This tells you as the kids know the rules now. They know Derry doesn't let everyone survive. They know Pennywise doesn't just take lives. He takes innocence, hope, and time. The trailer suggests that growing up in Derry means losing something no matter what choice you make. That realization alone feels heartbreaking. Another important detail is how the trailer shows distance between the kids. Even when they are close, they stand near each other, but emotionally they feel far apart. Fear isolates them. Each one is fighting a private battle that no one else can fully see. This hints that the finale will test not just their bravery, but their bond. Trust will matter more than strength, and Dad could be just as dangerous as Pennywise himself. The trailer also plays with the idea that doing the right thing may not bring relief. There is no promise of peace in their faces, only determination mixed with sadness. This suggests the ending will not be clean or comforting. The kids are not heroes stepping into glory. They are children stepping into something that will leave scars. The finale seems ready to show that survival comes with a price, and that price may follow them long after the fear fades. This section makes the emotional stakes painfully clear. The season finale is not just about stopping evil. It's about what it costs to stand against it. The kids of Derry are facing a moment where fear, friendship, and fate collide. And the trailer quietly asks a terrifying question. When the time comes, will bravery be enough? Or will it simply be the last thing they ever choose? This part of the trailer shifts the focus away from what is about to happen and forces us to look at what has already happened. Old images, broken places, and familiar locations return with a heavy feeling attached to them. These are not just settings, they are memories. The trailer makes it clear that Derry is a town built on pain, and that pain has been repeating itself for years. Every street has a story. Every building has seen something terrible. The finale is not just another chapter. It feels like the moment when all those hidden stories finally collide. One of the most unsettling ideas in this section is the sense of repetition. The trailer quietly suggests that what the kids are facing now has happened before. Different faces, different time, same fear. This makes the danger feel larger than Pennywise alone. It turns Derry into a machine that keeps producing tragedy. The town doesn't learn, it resets, and each cycle leaves behind scars that never fully heal. This realization makes the finale feel hopeless in a very real way, because stopping one Threat may not stop the pattern. The trailer uses visual hints to connect the past and present without explaining everything. Quick flashes of old moments, familiar places that feel older and colder now. These scenes are not meant to give answers. They are meant to remind us that Derry remembers everything. It holds onto pain like a memory it refuses to forget. This suggests that the finale will force the characters to confront more than just fear. They will have to face the truth about the town itself. Another powerful element in this section is how normal people seem disconnected from the horror. Life goes on, lights turn on, doors open and close. But beneath that normal life, something rotten has always existed. The trailer shows that Derry survives by ignoring its own past. People look away, they forget, and that forgetting allows evil to return again and again. This makes the fear feel realistic and deeply disturbing because it shows how silence can be just as dangerous as the monster. What truly makes this section heavy is the idea that the kids are not just fighting for themselves. They are standing against a history that refuses to end. The trailer hints that even if they succeed, Derry may still find a way to repeat its story. That thought changes the meaning of the finale. It's no longer about winning. It's about breaking a cycle that has been running for far too long. By bringing Derry's dark history back into focus, the trailer prepares us for an ending that feels tragic, emotional, and unresolved. It reminds us that evil doesn't always arrive suddenly. Sometimes it grows quietly, fed by memory, silence, and time. And in Derry, the past is never gone. It's only waiting for the next moment to return. This part of the trailer feels different from the rest because it starts pulling information away instead of giving more. Just when the tension reaches its peak, scenes cut to quickly, moments end before they explain themselves. The trailer feels incomplete on purpose. This isn't a mistake, it's a warning. The show wants the audience to feel lost, unsure, and uneasy because that confusion mirrors what the characters are about to face. The finale is being built around a mystery that refuses to be solved early. One of the strongest clues comes from what we don't see. There is no clear final confrontation, no moment that says, this is where it ends. Instead, the trailer circles around key moments without landing on them. This suggests that the finale may not follow a simple path of good versus evil. The mystery feels deeper than whether Pennywise survives or not. It feels like the real question is whether the cycle can ever truly be broken. Another unsettling detail is how time feels unstable in this section of the trailer. Scenes don't feel connected in a normal way. Moments from different places end. Emotions seem stitched together without clear order. This creates the feeling that the past, present, and future are starting to blur. It hints that the finale might play with memory, truth, and perception. What we think is happening may not be happening at all. And what feels like an ending might only be another beginning. The trailer also avoids giving clear emotional closure. Characters appear shaken, but not relieved, determined, but not hopeful. This suggests that even answers may come with pain attached. The mystery isn't just about what will happen. It's about what the characters will lose in the process. The show seems ready to trade clear known outcomes for emotional damage that lingers. That choice makes the finale feel dangerous and unpredictable. Another key mystery is the role of Derry itself. The trailer hints that the town may not simply be a setting anymore. It feels active, almost aware. This raises a terrifying question. What if Pennywise is only part of the problem? What if Derry itself is the reason the horror never ends? The finale trailer doesn't confirm this, but it strongly suggests that the truth may be larger and darker than one monster by holding back its biggest moments. This section of the trailer tells us to stop expecting comfort. The finale isn't promising peace, it's promising truth, and that truth may hurt more than any scare. The mystery at the center of this ending isn't about survival alone. It's about whether some evils are meant to be understood or if they are meant to remain hidden forever. This section of the trailer shifts the focus toward the future, but not in a hopeful way. There are no clear signs of victory, no moment that feels final. Instead, the finale trailer leaves behind a trail of uncertainty, as if the story is warning us that what comes next may be darker than what came before. The possible endings suggested here are not about closure. They are about consequences, and those consequences feel permanent. One strong idea running through this part is that stopping Pennywise may not erase the damage already done. The trailer hints that even if the monster is pushed back, the fear it created will remain. People will remember. Derry will remember. Trauma doesn't disappear just because the threat is gone. This suggests the ending will focus less on defeating evil and more on living with what it leaves behind. That alone makes the finale feel heavy and mature. The trailer also raises the possibility that evil in this universe works in cycles, not endings. Pennywise may be defeated, sealed away, or weakened, but never fully destroyed. This idea fits perfectly with Derry's history of repeating pain, if true. The finale could end with survival rather than victory. The characters may escape, but the town remains cursed. That kind of ending would feel tragic, but honest, reinforcing the idea that some battles are only paused, not won. Another powerful hint is how the trailer avoids showing a single clear future path. We don't see what Derry looks like after the finale. We don't see happiness, rebuilding, or peace. This absence suggests the show wants the audience to sit with uncertainty. It leaves room for more stories, but not in an exciting way. In a terrifying way. The future of the IT universe may be built on unresolved fear, lingering questions, and emotional scars. The trailer also seems to suggest that the true legacy of this story is not Pennywise, but fear itself. Fear passed down through memory, silence, and survival. Even if the characters move on, fear may move with them. This opens the door for future stories that don't need Pennywise at all. The universe could continue through new places, new people, and the same old terror, proving that evil doesn't always need the same face. This section of the trailer prepares us for an ending that may feel uncomfortable rather than satisfying. It suggests the show is brave enough to avoid a clean finish. Instead of tying everything together, it may leave us with a truth that feels too real. Some horrors shape the world forever. And in the IT universe, the end may not be an end at all, but a reminder that fear always finds a way to return.